Hey, it's Carl Krenzel with Carl Buys Houses. Here's a good question for you. What does it really cost to sell your home in Tucson? You know, listing your home isn't free. There's costs, there's chores, and a lot of work that goes into really getting your home ready for the market. Now, before you list your home, think about the time, the energy, and the money that goes into it. And if you have a direct buyer with a great offer, it's often preferred to the hassle and the out-of-pocket costs of listing your home. So let's talk real briefly about what it really costs to sell your home in Tucson. Commissions, staging, and yard work. Oh my. Listen, when you're trying to sell your home in Tucson, the first things are first. You want to clean the property. It has to be thoroughly cleaned from top to bottom. Windows should be done inside and out. The grout and the tile needs to be cleaned, the baseboards, moldings, all the obscure areas such as windowsills, ceiling fans, especially the top of the ceiling fans. If you've got pets, pay particular close attention to pet hair and particularly odors. Cats in particular. Of course, you can clean these things yourself, but you're not going to be able to do it with the accuracy or the efficiency of a pro, right? So in addition, keeping the home clean for showings, open houses, and surprise visitors can take a lot of time as well as a lot of energy. Now, when it comes to the landscaping, never, ever, ever neglect the yard when selling your home. You'll want to make sure that your house has excellent curb appeal. I can't tell you, one of the worst things you can have as an agent or as a buyer is going to the property and have cobwebs and leaves and everything when you're trying to get to the house. So listen, just like the cleaning, you can do this yourself, or you can get somebody professional. I think you'll have a lot of hard work ahead of you if you do it yourself, because think about it. You're going to want to trim back the trees and the bushes. You're going to weed the lawn and the open areas. You're going to want to plant flowers, any kind of appropriate cactuses or anything like that. Fix doorknobs, doorbells, anything that needs repairs. You're going to want to add a fresh coat of paint, to trim, maybe if you've got an outdoor mailbox or the door in particular, you want to make sure all those things are freshly painted. You're going to want to add seating and other elements of staging to make the outside areas more welcoming, right? Now, listen, the backyard should be warm and inviting and well manicured, right? The front yard is your first impression, so make a good one, right? Now, when it comes to storage and moving, even if you're still living in the home, once you put it on the market, it's smart to get some of your personal items packed and stored and ready for your home. Now listen, having your personal items around the house can make it feel cluttered and dissuade some buyers, from having a little bit of interest. Now, while your home's listed, you're going to want to have someplace to keep your stuff, right? Now, this might require storage off-site. Now, if you're staying somewhere temporarily until your house sells, okay, well, you'll likely be paying a little bit of rent in addition to your mortgage. And don't forget, 2 sets of utility bills. Now, of course, when you're working with an agent, all right, now, in fairness, I'm a real estate agent and a broker myself here at Carl Buys Houses, although I don't list and sell properties. I work on my own and invest. But when you think about it as an agent, working with an agent also has a lot of its own fees and charges that you may not be prepared for. Now, these charges are in addition to the commission, okay, which we're going to talk about in just a second. Agents a lot of times will pass on a lot of different fees to you for their marketing, right? For their listing and their administrative tasks, such as clerical work or printing. Okay, you'll sometimes face costs for notarization and other small charges that'll add up really quickly. You'll see in their listing agreements, it'll say the commission plus a $4.95 marketing technology verification fee or something along those lines, right? Now, here's the biggie. Let's talk about commissions, okay? Now, selling your home through an agent entitles them to a commission, all right? They get what they get what they worked for, right? But think about it this way. Commissions are 100% negotiable, but it's pretty common to pay anywhere between 4 to 6, 7, 8, even 10% commission, depending on what you're trying to sell, right? This can be less, it could be a little bit more, but you can figure 6% is a pretty good estimation, Right now, when you're calculating your asking price, make sure you factor in your commissions as well as the other charges we've mentioned. Listen, there is an alternative way to sell your Tucson home for a great price. Send me a quick message or click on the link below. I'd be happy to take a look at your property and offer you a fair, fast offer on an unwanted Tucson home. Thanks a lot for listening and have a powerful day. Bye-bye.